Dude, this could be interesting, though, man. Dariush could catch Arman, but I don't know, man. Dariush has this kind of thing where I believed in him for so long after the Gamrot fight, but man, he's kind of shit. I've rewatched the Oliveira fight a few times. What the fuck was he doing on the feet against Oliveira? He looked terrified of him. Like, that's the first time in a long time I've seen him terrified. You know what I mean? Or I've seen a fighter look visibly terrified. I'm gonna make you bend and break. Say your prayers and let the good times roll. In case that doesn't show. Thoughts on Lucas Tracy saying that word on stream? I don't know. Everyone slips up now and again. Daniel Cormier's top 3 featherweights of all time. Holloway 1, Aldo 2, Volk 3. Aldo, he's beaten Holloway 3 fucking times. 3 times. Chat, do me a favor. How many defenses does Holloway have? 1 against Aldo, 1 against Edgar, 1 against Ortega, right? Is that it? I think that's genuinely it, right? 1 against Aldo, 1 against Ortega, and 1 against Edgar. And that's it. Volk has beaten Holloway in title fights the same amount of times that Holloway has title defenses. How is there an argument still about this, dude? You got to get DC off the desk if you stay in that shit, dude. Got to get him off. Volk has beaten Holloway in title fights the same amount of times that Holloway has defended a title, period. And Volk has beaten Ortega, TKZ as well. And he had the razor close fight with Makhachev. You know what I mean? Which has to be factored in for sure. Volk never beat Calvin Kattar. True, actually. Yeah, true. I didn't think about that. Thank you for the 16 months of membership. Looking rather corpulent today, good sir. Is that another word for fat? Let's find out. Fat. It's literally just fat. A short, somewhat corpulent man. Fattish, fat, obese, overweight, plump, portly, stout, chubby. Thank you for that, dude. Really appreciate you, man. Munoz versus Vera is so weird. It is quite weird. It is weird. But at the same time, it makes more sense than Vera versus Cejudo. Does it not? It makes more sense than that. So I'm glad Munoz is stepping up. Plus, it saves that Boston card. Because that Vera on that card was kind of needed. Because now at a press conference, we're going to have Vera and O'Malley at the same press conference. And that was a big selling point of that card, right? Munoz can win. I think he can as well. I might pick him. He's tricky. Thank you for the 6 months of membership. Love that I can type obscure South Park references in chat and you pick up on most of them. Yeah. I mean, I'm very cultured in that type of world, you know? Thank you for the 6 months of membership, dude. Thank you for the $5, Texas Bird. Hey, Guru, have you noticed how bad DC commentary is during Volk's fights? I know, dude. The Ortega and Max fights were terrible. They were awful in both of those fights. But in the third fight, yes or no, DC was like overly trashing Max at a certain point, I think. He was like, I think he realized how bad he was for the first 2 fights that they had. So he was overly against Max in the third. You could see he didn't even want to say the things he was saying sometimes in that. Thank you for the $5, Jao Simones de Cavallo. Moicano selling a TV to Volk and Volk bargaining for it. Let me tell you something, man. You buy this TV, $10, man. Big price, big TV, big money. That is it. I'm not fucking doing it for that. I'm giving you £8 or it's done. That's all I got for that one, mate. The Doom. Yeah. The members are all benders. It seems that way. No, I'm joking. Munoz beat Chris Gutierrez. Don't forget. I know, dude. He's coming off that win. I reckon he can beat Vera, dude. I think he can beat Vera. Gutierrez is basically Vera, but more technical, higher volume, less power, pretty much. Gutierrez is just a Vera with less finishing potential, pretty much. Except he demolished Edgar way easier than Vera did. I don't know. It's interesting. I might go Munoz there. I probably will go Munoz. In fact, I'll do a poll in chat about that. Thank you for the $5, Vince White. Most underappreciated fighter of all time. I feel like it's Prime Cub Swanson. It hardly talked about. Prime Cub Swanson beat Dustin Poirier. So yeah, he is pretty undervalued. And he KO'd Oliveira and had a fucking really close fight with Edgar one of the times. The other time he lost quite dominantly. But one of the times he had a pretty close fight with him. So yeah, he had some tough fight, but then he got flying kneed by Aldo straight in his fucking mush. So I don't know, dude. Prime Cub Swanson's pretty fucking good. If UFC brought in a hydration test, how much would it change the divisions? I think it would change them massively. I personally think, chat, yes or no, you shouldn't be able to cut from above the weight class above you. If you're at 155, you shouldn't be able to cut from 171. You know? I think that'd be a really good way of limiting it. Of course, it would absolutely cause chaos in the sport for a year with everyone moving around weight. But I think like that's a better way to monitor things. Weigh everyone on fight week. When they get to the actual arena, they have to weigh under the weight class above them. And of course, this is weird because like at middleweight, they can still cut 20 pounds, but that's just what they have to do, you know, because there's less people in that weight class. So I think that's the best thing to do. What happens to flyweight? You might honestly have to end up moving every weight class up and just keeping the names the same. So flyweight becomes 135 probably, you know what I mean? But it would be such a mess. So I say don't do it. I don't know what to do about it. It'd mess up the sport for a whole year. Thank you for the $5, Jake Harmon. Crazy to think Islam was praying to Allah after Volk dropped him. And even funnier that people say he's number one pound for pound, like the photo helps his case. Okay. All right, he did beat Volk, though. It was a close fight, but you can give him that fight for sure. Thank you for the $5, dude. Israel Adesanya, yeah. When he was calling out John Jones, he was calling him out for the public destruction that he was doing, the cocaine, the wife beating that he was doing as well, all of that shit. But now they're cool. So Izzy, a few months ago or a year ago, fully hated Jones for being a wife beater. That never changed. And now they're cool. I don't understand people. I don't get it. I feel like people just hate people and use things to justifiably hate them. You know what I mean? It's weird, man. Thank you for the $3. Respect that you don't have a blind bias towards Brits. Oh, no, I don't have a blind bias. People call me racist and shit on here, but I insult British fighters the most. I genuinely insult Darren Till, Michael Bisping, and Pimlet probably once a stream. They'll get an insult. But people just, I don't know. They don't see that, I guess. So I don't get it. You're a racist, that's why I'm here. Okay, whatever. I'm not. Anyway. What? I'm joking. Very true. The Till slander's 100 times a stream. It is, dude. It feels like 10 times a stream. Surprised he hanged with John after the stuff Dan Hooker said. I know. When they ratioed John. That's some wild stuff, deserved, but Israel's so fake. Yeah, like, all the reasons you hated him for still exist. Those things didn't change. The only thing that changed is that Jones and Adesanya were in the same fucking room. Right? That's the only thing that has changed about Jones and Adesanya's relationship. What does that tell you about Adesanya, dude? Pussy. Absolute pussy. No backbone. No fucking things that he stands for. All that changed was they became in the same room alone. And all of a sudden, Adesanya's cool with him. You know what I mean? I bet you he was like, shit, dude, we're in the... I bet you, yes or no, when Izzy entered the room that Jones was in and there weren't a bunch of other people around, I bet you in his mind he was like, fuck, dude, how the fuck do I approach this shit? You know what I mean? I bet you he was second guessing himself. He's like, shit, dude, oh my fucking God, he's there. You know what I mean? I bet you he was like that in his head. Because he's been roasting him for years. And then now it's like, oh, what's up, man? Hugging each other. Like, what? Thank you for the $2. Izzy got fake respect out of fear. Yeah, I think so. Listen to the Strickland pod. Yeah, big boy. No, I haven't. Not all of it. He said Khalil Roundtree reported him to UFC HR. He did. I remember he spoke about Khalil Roundtree before because he kept calling Khalil Roundtree a fat bitch in the gym. Thank you for the €6, Pedron Q. Yeah, I've already read it. Thank you for the $5 pounds, Mr. Crayon. Predictions for Cheeto Pedro, Armin Benny, and potentially Khabib GSP grappling. Thank Thank you for the £5. Cheeto, Pedro, Armin, Benny, and potentially Khabib GSP grappling. I'll go with GSP over Khabib, obviously, but we'll never see it happen, so who cares? GSP triangle him like nothing. Probably get him in a go-go platter, actually. Inverted somehow. I might go Pedro Munoz over Cheeto. That's what I'm thinking right now. And I'm going to go Armin over Benny. Benny looks so shit in his last fight. I can't believe in him anymore. Fuck him. What odds do you give Moreno? Moreno! I don't know what odds I give Moreno. I'm not too sure, but I'm probably going to go now, chat. I'll be real with you. I'm probably going to go. I want to stream again later today, so I want to give enough time in between. And I also want to make a video as well. So, yeah. Members, we're doing members later. I did it early this week quite a bit, so I'm going to do it later this Friday. Scam. It's not scam, dude. I went live for 1 hour and 50. We're chilling. See you later. Members, see you later. I'm going to do another stream at about 1:30 a.m. UK time, probably in a few hours. I'm going to make a video about DC saying that a Holloway is the fucking goat of featherweight. I'm going to fucking get him for that shit, the fat bitch. I'm on all the smoke with DC. Ginger bears are scammers. Okay. When's the last time you saw the sun? Today I was out in the sun. The sun makes you hot. Not in a heat way. Like, I've seen myself out of the sun for so long, but I'm telling you, dude, the sun, it actually makes you attractive. See you later. Goodbye. Toodle pip. Chill out. I'll be back in a few hours for another stream. Be ready for a video. Yeah.